Hello guys, Tiger Blue O'Neill here, and today I'm just going to be showing you a quick look of my favourite custom setup at the minute. I'm only rank 15 I think it is, so I haven't got loads to choose from at the minute, but this is just personally what's doing it for me at the minute in the game. Getting a lot of kills, and it's effective with just everything I've got at the minute. So at the minute I've got as a primary weapon, I've got the KN-44. It's basically the first gun that you get to play with assault rifle wise. As you can see, the damage, the range, the fire rate, the accuracy. The damage is basically midway. The range is good for it. I always get four range kills, even though it's not too high, but it's not too low. It's in the middle. Obviously, the fire rate's really good, and the accuracy isn't that good. But if you put on the grip, obviously it helps to reduce the recoil when you're firing, so it works out really well. Right, onto the optics. I just basically, at the minute, I'm just using a precision red dot sight, just the reflex. Works really handy. As you can see, I've got these other ones unlocked if I want. Obviously Recon, Verix free, BOA free, and Thermal. But at the minute, I'm just going to stick to reflex because it's working really well for us. And I've also got the suppressor attachment, which I use because I don't always like people knowing where I am when I shoot. It's something that grates on us for some reason in Call of Duty. Like, I understand some people might get sick of me, like people might hate it if people use the suppressor so they can't be found on the mini map and stuff. But it's just something that does me head in if I always can get found. So yeah, that's basically my primary weapon at the minute that I'm using the most. Onto the secondary, at the minute I'm just using the MR6 as well. It's basically the first pistol you get, but I've been using the reflex recently. I haven't gone on this one now because I changed it earlier, but the reflex on the handgun is really good. I've had plenty of kills. I'm only level 2, but I've had a good few kills, say when I've run out of ammo on the KN-44 and I've had to use the pistol at some point. It's working really well, so I definitely recommend it, but I can't wait to get the LCAR 9 because I've played that before. I think it was on the beta I might have played it, and that was really effective. I mean, it's just like a machine pistol. I love them. I've loved them on all the Call of Duty. So, but at the minute I haven't got any attachments or optics on at the minute. Right, down onto the lethal. I always go for the Semtex above the frag and even the trip mine. Basically since COD 4, I think I've always used the Semtex, no matter what. I just think it's better, it's more effective. There's times where you're in a panic and you'll just throw the frag straight away, so it's got a lot of time left on it before it explodes. And you realise that it's not as effective, in my opinion, compared to the Semtex. Which always gets you out of some tricky situations. Like, for example, say someone could be running at you, there could be 2 or 3 people running at you, you haven't got much ammo, just throw a Semtex down in a doorway, for instance, and then you could take out 3 or 4 people easily, and then that'll just clear the path for you. Excuse me. So yeah, definitely the Semtex I recommend. Onto the tactical, I was using the concussion for the first day of play, but then I've changed over to the smoke screen because I've realised that this is really effective on this game as well. For example, it just happened before actually. There was 2 enemies chasing us, like in a doorway. It was like through a long hallway. Guns firing, bullets flying all over the place. I chucked a smoke screen in, sorry, and that gave me the advantage. I ran in, ducked, and I got a clear aim of them. They didn't have a clue where I was, and I took 2 or 3 people out. So definitely, I recommend that as well if you use it. Onto the perks, at the minute I'm using the flak jacket because I've realised on this game, because I do it, so many people just like chuck random grenades or Semtexes, especially on Nuketown. It always happens on that level, but on loads of other levels as well. People will chuck grenades all the time, and obviously I'm always going to 9 times out of 10 I'm always there to get blown up. So this is just a nice way of not dying by grenade kills all the time. It gives you more. It doesn't take as much damage off you when you get blown up by a grenade, which is really handy. But I might start using Sixth Sense as well because that's a really good one as well. But at the minute I'm using Flak Jacket. Perk 2, I use this on most Call of Duties as well. when it's on fast hands. So this gives you the ability to swap weapons faster and aim faster after sprinting, and it's something that it's very, very handy, especially like I say, even a lot of the time on Black Ops 2, I used to always have 2 primary weapons instead of a secondary weapon as well. So it's just a nice way. You could be run, you're going to go for the kill, low ammo on the first weapon, so you switch over quickly to your secondary or your primary weapon, and then you'll take them out a lot quicker. So I definitely recommend that one. That's why I use that one. And on to perk 3, the Blast Suppressor. Reason I use that, I was using the Gung Ho for the faster hip fire weapons when you're running, but the Blast Suppressor for me, as you can see, it says no mini-map signature when thrust jumping, thruster sound is suppressed. And what I like about that is especially, I don't hover too much on this game. I don't really do it that much unless I really, really need to. But when I do need to, I don't want everyone on the map seeing all the time when I'm doing the thrust jump, because obviously it's just going to give you game away. You're going to get caught, you might get surrounded by 2 or 3 enemies, and you'll get killed quicker. So it's just a nicer way to get around the map without always being seen and doing your own thing. So that's definitely why I use that one, and I think it's a really good perk to have. So yeah guys, that's my class at the minute. This is the one I mainly use. It's a really good one if you're just starting out like I have. Like obviously it's only been out a day, but I haven't played loads. But I definitely recommend this one if you want a hand. It's just my personal opinion of choice. Like you mightn't like it, but I definitely recommend it in the early stages of the game before you unlock more items, of course. So yeah, that was me and my favourite class at the minute. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next video. Thank you.